All right, I'm about 2 or 3 days behind getting my videos done. I had some work come in that had to be done pretty quickly. So I'm taking some of the components of this present job, or the one I'm about to finish, and putting some of that into video form just to pass on some information. So what this one is about is creating kind of a customized drum kit to match or very closely resemble a sound that the client really liked. I typically wouldn't gravitate to exactly this kind of kit, but it's really interesting. I call it a junk kit because it sounds like just an old trashy kit in a basement. So and it creates a vibe. I really like that. You know, typically people are like, well, why don't you just get drums, put them in a basement and record it? Well, because that's still kind of a crapshoot. You don't know exactly what kind of sound you're going to get, and you may not be able to adjust the sound to have it as closely match what the client's after. So this is a great way to go. So what I'm doing here, this is going to be a really short video, but I'm taking samples from various kits and various sources and putting them together, and then having them sit in a kind of virtual room to kind of create the ambiance, even though these are radically different components. The kick drum is from a jazz kit. The snare is actually a layer of a funk kit, and a snare recorded in a church from Damage, Heavyocity Damage. So there's a lot of different ways to go about it. This is how I'm arriving at getting as close a representation of the client requested kit as possible. And it's a lot of fun. It's really interesting. So anyway, that's what I was up to. Let's see, I shot that footage 2 days ago. So I'm narrating this just now, and I'm going to narrate the next one pretty quickly too. Anyway, that is day 60 something of the 100-day project. Appreciate you tuning in. I guess the gist of this video is that there are all different kinds of ways, not to just create drum kits, but all sorts of instruments and spaces and ambiances to house your track, your instrument, your various components, and it's a lot of fun. So you know, if you have a chance to get a digital audio workstation of any kind and mess around with this, it's a blast. It's like a treasure hunt. So I highly recommend it. Thank you for sticking around and tuning in. I will now narrate the second video and encapsulate it in a distinct video of all its own. So thanks very much, and I'll talk to you quite quickly. Farewell.